Criticism or hate speech? What is the difference between the two? Which one should you allow to your ears? So, here's a short example. Lal Bahadur Shastri, our former Prime Minister, he was of short stature. One day, a man asked him, "Don't you feel embarrassed when you stand in front of world leaders? You're being so short." Do you know what he answered? Of course not, because even the world leaders have to bow down to talk to me. See the level of confidence. So, this is a perfect example of a hate speech and how a leader encounters it. Now, here comes this criticism. This is a very interesting part because there's a thin line of difference. And you can certainly agree and you must work on it when it is going to be a constructive criticism. So, what is this constructive criticism? Right. If a person talks to you, he points out the negative in you to work on it and so that you can progress and you can be successful. Then that is called a constructive criticism. For example, if a person comes to you and say, "See, you are emotionally very weak, you're emotionally very sensitive, you must work on it. If not, that is going to lead to problems in both your personal life and your career." So this is an example of a constructive criticism. Now comes the second level of identification. Who says this criticism? Because there are always two category of people. One who genuinely points to your negative and says so that you can work on it and you can lead to progress. The other set of people, and I'm sure every one of you must have met this kind of a person in your life. This kind of a person, he always points out to all the negatives in you. Okay, he has never appreciated any positive, even if there is anything out of it. He never appreciates you and he always points out to the negative in you. If that kind of a person is there and if the criticism comes from him, then it is your choice to leave it behind. Why? Because anyways they are always going to point out the negatives and they are never going to point out the positive in you, even if you do the positive things, right? So they are called the haters and you need not worry about them. Ultimately, there is one lesson that you need to learn from whether it's a hater or whether it's a criticism or a constructive criticism. One thing that you must learn is that you must never stop yourself, right? Never stop yourself from doing the actions. Work on the criticism, stay progressive. It may be slow, but never stop. Thank you.